All right. Looks like I am live. Is it mirrored for everybody or is it just me? Hopefully it's just me. I'll find out just in a moment because Kate's here with me and she's watching the stream. Gotta watch an ad first because, I'm monetized now. Sorry about that. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Okay, we're good. You see everything normal. I see everything mirrored. Thanks, Derek. Lucas, what's going on? I think that's Lucas. I don't have my glasses on. All right, as promised, it is the Nerd Den collection tour. I promised whenever I hit 1,000, this is what we'd get. So, Kate's here. She's going to be running chat for me just in case I miss something. But hopefully I can keep up with it. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to do a quick little sweep of the room, kind of give you the lay of the land. Take notes if you want. If there's anything you want to get a closer look at, let me know. I will be happy to go back, check things out closer, give you any additional info, any of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll start the tour. Okay, y'all can't see it, but I just put my glasses on, so now I can see. All right, there's the sign that Kate was nice enough to make for me. She's a very crafty person. And this is all the stuff you always see in the background. Got the arcade one-up machines. Oh, let's see. Here's all the artwork on the slanted wall there. I told you there was a Snoopy picture up there on the last live stream. Oh yes, Derek, Hobby Lobby for the win. Yeah, that came from Hobby Lobby. Where did you get the Charlie Brown wall art? Yep, Hobby Lobby. Yeah, didn't get that at Hobby Lobby? Where did we get that? That came from At Home. Okay, Kate says I got that at home. She probably knows better than I do. So there, At Home. I don't know if y'all have those in your area. It's kind of like Hobby Lobby on steroids. A lot of home decor. Yeah, the Batman one's really cool. Then we got Marvel Comics, got Stitch, Justice League, the big Spider-Man. There's the Back to the Future. I keep meaning to get a Ecto-1. I need to get one of those to put right there in that empty hole. Hobby Lobby's got a lot of cool stuff right now. And I don't have any of the new stuff they have right now. Oh, there's the Nintendo thing too. All right, but toys. There's my Plunderlings. Yes, I am. Those are the command hooks with it's kind of like Velcro. It's not exactly Velcro, but very similar. But it holds very well. So we got the Plunderlings here. Love these little guys. Then we got G.I. Joe and Cobra. Then we got Batman and a few other random DC characters. Had to leave Superman there. Got kind of the horror / monster type shelf. So there's the Universal, bunch of NECA figures and some Nightmare Before Christmas. Over here's kind of a mix of 80s and video games. That is a Vintage Panther right there. And the only Masters of the Universe Classics figures I have. Second edition He-Man. That's an original Black Lion back there. It's more video games and a little bit of a mixed bag there. Indiana Jones. There's Buzz and Woody. Then we got Spider-Man. A couple of Hulk figures. More Spider-Man. There's Snoopy. And kind of a Disney shelf here. Got the Rocketeer, a bunch of Mickey, Stitch and Donald and Goofy. Yeah, I know that one doesn't exactly fit in, but it was the only empty spot on the shelf I had. Up here we got lightsabers and the cartoon collection. Again, I just needed somewhere to put those. Eventually I'll relocate those. That's my lightsaber collection up there. And some Turtles of Grayskull. Then we got the Batman shelf. And then we got some more Marvel. Hey, SoCal Sal. Got my parking meter. It does actually work. Got Iron Man, Captain America shield. Some Marvel Legends. Lego. Then we got some more Marvel Legends down here. Going all the way back to the Toy Biz days. Yeah, I've even got... Everybody's all excited about that new Ghost Rider figure. I've got that one. I'm pretty happy with it. Got some more Marvel back here. And down there, we got the Masterverse. How do I keep the collection dust-free? I don't. This is the workstation. Got a little bit of mask, some random stuff. There's all my desk figures and some of the Doorables we've recently picked up. And there's the 3D printer. That's where it sits whenever it's actually printing. Otherwise, it's down here on the floor. Yeah, I'm going to show you the mess. This is the pile. I got some new Lego sit down there, some empty boxes. Got a couple figures there that I need to open and or customize. Just off camera, I'm always talking about the Transformers that are sitting just off camera. That's the Transformer sitting off camera. And we'll go over to this little nook over here where all my Origins are. So our Snake Mountain and everything. There's all my Origins figures. And here's my Vinylmation collection. Don't know if you're familiar with Vinylmations or not. They were really big. Hey, Laney Lane. Several years ago. And they just kind of disappeared. But I was really big into them. And there's some mystery minis and random other vinyl type figures. And then here's the entertainment center. This is where we usually hang out. What's up, Darth Educator? So we watch TV in here. Got some Hot Toys and helmets and lots of other Star Wars goodies. Yeah, that was the dream collection. That's the collection I wanted when I was 10 years old. More Star Wars. Got Lego, helmets, some statues. And there's some more random stuff down there. That's a vintage Star Destroyer right there. More Hot Toys. It's a Rydell helmet. The little mini helmet up there. And these are all Black Series helmets, except that one. Uh-oh, my brother's here. So, yeah, that's a EFX helmet right there. Then over in this nook, got my giant X-Wing. Got a couple of lightsabers. That's a Qui-Gon lightsaber from Episode 1. I've had that for 25 years. Storage. This is where I keep all my extra accessories and whatnot. These little storage bins. Got these at Michael's. They put them on sale all the time for around, I don't know, about 14 bucks. It's really helpful for keeping all your accessories organized. Then got a few diorama pieces and stuff for photography. Nice little Nerf gun over here. Thanks, Raphael. I know, Josh. 25 years. Some Super 7 G.I. Joes. Pretty good figures. And up here we have the vintage Motu collection. These are all vintage figures. Some complete, some aren't. Still need an axe for Ram Man. I need Mechanics Mace. Need a shield for He-Man. Yeah, great home security with the Nerf guns. Then we got the Ninja Turtle shelf. There's all the cartoons, movie, and Last Ronin. Vintage. Half of these are actual vintage, and the other half are the re-releases. Then you got the comic book ones in the middle there. Got the Super 7 Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and some comic book little subjects. And then those aren't turtles. Got Ghostbusters and Simpsons. A little Star Trek and Rick and Morty back there too. Some various and sundry Star Wars stuff. There's Grogu from Sideshow. Everybody needs a Grogu in their collection. And then here's the bulk of my Hot Toys collection. And there's some more Star Wars, Mystery Minis, Galaxy of Adventures, some Hot Wheels, Starship Selects, a couple of model kits, and Micro Machines, some Disney Infinity figures, and some Mighty Mugs. And then here's some more Rydell helmets. All my Hot Wheels Starships. Got quite a few of those. Yeah, that's a model kit. The Jedi Starfighter is. I've had that probably since episode 3 came out. Then we got some Pops down here. There's my vintage AT-AT. Oh boy, secondhand toy dealer. I have no idea. A lot. I think I have almost all of them, with the exception of 1 or 2 maybe. We can count here in a minute if you want. So there's Pops and some Micro Galaxy ships. 3 3/4 figures ranging from Power of the Force, some episode 1 stuff, a lot of prequel figures. These are all vintage prequel figures right through here, I think, for the most part. There might be a few others mixed in. And then we got vintage collection. All this right here is vintage collection. Got the N1. Then we got the retro line, which I really love. Then we have actual vintage Kenner figures. And some knockoff Lego minifigs. I also collect Mini Bus. Oh, there's the first Black Series figure you're seeing. Autographed by Matt Lanter. Yeah, that's cool. A lot of Gentle Giant Mini Bus. And statues. The first high-end piece I ever bought is this Darth Vader. I stole this thing for 25 bucks. And it is my pride and joy. Oh, the concept Star Destroyer. I've got all the concept figures down there. And we got some more Mini Bus. A Lego set. I also like the artifact statues. A little bit more Black Series mixed in. Some random vinyl figures. Mission Fleet. There's the 40th anniversary Vader. More Artifacts figures. Kate gave me all these for Christmas a couple years ago. The Clone Wars ones. Oh yeah, there's more artwork over here that y'all never get to see. So we got Boba, Vader, the Bad Batch, which is really cool, except I've pointed this out before. Who knows what's wrong with this? Take a screenshot, study it. There'll be a quiz at the end. Got Star Wars Unleashed up here at the top. These were really cool back in the day. And then over here, the Black Series collection. Yes, it is a mess. I keep thinking I'm never going to get another figure on this shelf, and then I keep finding ways to fit more figures onto this one shelf. But that's not all the Black Series. There's a couple. There's a sequel section right there. I'm trying to just started rebuilding my sequel collection. Got some droids and various and sundry other things. There's my Galaxy's Edge droids and a giant mess. and that little binder and these boxes over here are actually collector's cards, like Marvel and Star Wars, all that kinds of stuff. And paper towel holders. Great option for displaying your helmets. That's what Vader and Kylo Ren are on. Cheap alternative to actual helmet stands. Some of my DVD / Blu-ray collection. A little bit of Lego here. More Black Series. And the statue of Ahsoka and Captain Rex. It's actually Kate's. But she's nice enough to let me display it in here. Or she's giving me a weird look, so maybe it's just shared custody. There's the Bad Batch Season 1. I'm hearing a rumor they're going to re-release Hunter and Crosshair from Season 1. I could really use a Crosshair from Season 1. I've only got his Imperial look. Then we got Season 2 over here. Got a neat little Mando statue there. Got that from Disney. Oh, don't want to leave out Gertie over here. Yeah, he's guarding all the Death Stars. Or she thinks those are her eggs. Give me a hit of water. That's better. All right, so that's a quick overview of everything. What do you want to go take a closer look at? I'll wander around aimlessly. The Motu, of course, Hordak. Vintage, Origins, Cartoon Collection, Masterverse. Which ones? I'm right here at the Origins. We'll start with it. Got Snake Mountain. Kate got me that for Christmas. And I found this at Ross for $14.50. Thanks to Robo, where he saw where he picked one up at Ross. I went to my local Ross and found one too. We got Origins. I found these little display stands. I believe these are Motu Classics. Found those at Ollie's for like $2.50. Bought a whole bunch of them. So they work with the Origins figures. Got a couple more there. I think I got a few more in a box somewhere. I just don't know where. But I got quite a few of the Origins. Finally picked up Moss Man for a good price instead of $40. Again, running out of room on these. There are a few holes. Was it Wave 2 or 3? I never was able to find a Stratos. Now, the comic book version of Stratos, can't give those away, but the Stratos that I actually wanted, couldn't find it. Yes, Panther is the flocked version of Panther. This was the Walmart exclusive. And he's dirty. Got a little piece of fur there. Okay. Yeah, that is the flocked Panther. Say that 5 times fast. And there are the battle armor He-Man and Skeletor riding on those. Got the Dragon Master Skeletor back there. There's She-Ra and a Horde Trooper. Because, you know, Kate's got to be represented over here. All right, don't be smart, Josh. I said say that 5 times fast. So there. Your joke didn't work. Step over here. We'll check out the vintage Motu. Let's see. I never had the original He-Man or Skeletor. Had Mechanic. See, I had Leech and Hordak. But I never had the original ones. My He-Man and Skeletor were the battle armor versions. Then I had Thunder Punch He-Man and Dragon Master Skeletor. I did have a Castle Grayskull. That was one of my favorite things. So I actually built up my collection quite a while back before Motu made its big comeback. So a lot of these figures have kind of gone through the roof now. So trying to build a Motu collection now is kind of expensive. Let's see. We'll check out the cartoon collection. I just found these two in a recent toy hunt, so hopefully you saw that. And order all these. Still have Evil Lyn and the Prince Adam and Cringer 2-pack on the way. Then we got Masterverse down here. I'm not crazy about the location of these, but it's the only space I have for them for right now. So this is where all the Masterverse stuff hangs out. Got a few of the Revelation or Revolution figures. That's the 40th anniversary He-Man. And then the rest of them, oh no, that is a Revolution one. Then the rest is all New Eternia stuff, which I really love. Then this is Voltron, just because I happen to be here. This is the same Voltron that they're actually re-releasing right now. This one came out, say, about 5 years ago. And then there's my power sword that I made. Here, I'll lean that up, because I'm proud of it. Made that probably 10 years ago now. All right, I think. SoCal, did you say you wanted to see diecast Star Wars? Or somebody did. Secondhand toy dealer, okay. Here's the diecast Star Wars. That one's not Hot Wheels, that's Titanium series. All the rest of this is Hot Wheels. Been collecting these for a while. See, I don't have the Phantom. I have the Ghost. And I only ever saw the Phantom once, and I didn't get it. And kind of regret it. Then I think there's like a Rebel Transport that was part of a 2-pack, I believe. I don't have it. And as far as I know, that's all of them. And I got, that's the Star Tours vehicle. Got that at Disney. And then we got all the concepts. Oh, sorry if it's shaky. All right, there's all the concept vehicles. Yeah, that was the original Millennium Falcon. Kind of looks like the Tantive, doesn't it? It seems like there was a, what was it, Space 1980 or something? Or 1999? It came out right before Star Wars did. And the ship looked a lot like that. So that's why they scrapped it. And went with the Falcon design that they went with. There's a random bit of trivia that I'm sure you just really didn't need to know. All right. What else do we want to see? Luke's land speeder. It's right there. Then there's another one that's just a Hot Wheels release that's also like Luke's land speeder. That's my spot right there. Oh, got Mickey over here. Micro Galaxy's over here. It doesn't really have a home. It just kind of sits over here in the corner for right now. Thanks, dear. So there's my TIE Interceptor. Got Grievous the Starfighter, the Falcon. Got the Republic LAAT. Got that at Ross for like 13 bucks. The U-Wing that I just picked up. And got the Razor Crest there. So I don't have a ton of Micro Galaxy. But the ones I do have are really cool. If you're wondering, this is just a big tote full of stuff that I've recently pulled off the shelves. Star Wars Unleashed. Got these up here. There it is. Anakin and Obi-Wan, the Emperor, Shock Trooper, Darth Maul, Han Solo, Vader, Boba, Leia, Luke, another Vader, Emperor versus Yoda, Snowspeeder Luke, Phase 1 Clone or Shock Trooper, Jango and Boba Fett, and General Grievous. Had those for a very long time. All right. What else do we want to see? Still plenty of stuff to check out. Probably need to slow down, I guess. So yeah, I don't have a huge collection, but it's decent. Spent the last 30 years collecting it. So, I did go over these. My wall hangers. So these are the retro concept figures or test shot figures. And there's the Tarkin and Luke that came with the board games. I never did get the Stormtrooper that came with the Monopoly, the Mandalorian Monopoly. That is an actual vintage Gamorrean guard that my buddy Sujil gave me. Hey, Blair. All right. Have fun playing badminton or coaching badminton, whichever it is. There's the Vintage Collection retro style Boba Fett. Then my vintage Jar Jar on card. Had that for 25 years as well. We can play Bop It with Grogu. Or not. There we go.
Bop it to start. High score 57. Bop it. Twist it.
Oh. Hard to do that one-handed.
Bop it to start.
All right, Bando, we're good.
What is your favorite TV moment of all time?
My favorite TV moment of all time. Blair, haven't you asked me that before?
No, this is Dean.
Dean. Yeah, Dean. Oh, that's a tough call. There's a lot of really good TV moments. How about we ask Kate? What's yours? I know I've answered this before. I think that was wasn't so much the TV moment, but the Cheers finale back in high school. All my friends got together for a big watch party. So that was pretty cool. All right, Kate, what's your favorite TV moment?
It's a hard one. It's probably a toss-up between the end of West Wing and the when Sheldon and Amy win the Nobel Prize on Big Bang Theory.
There you go. So the Big Bang Theory finale. And no, the Voltron is plastic. Not nearly as much as my nieces, my nephew do. I probably just need to let them have them. Because every time they're over here, it's, can we play the video games? Can we play the video games?
Referring at the heights.
The 4-year-old is the most hilarious one because she doesn't know what she's doing, but she's the most adamant that she's going to play.
And yet seems to do pretty well.
Until she gets bored after 30 seconds. It's like, I want to play a different one. All right, what else do we want to see, folks? It's interactive. You say it, I'll check it out. Don't think that hasn't crossed my mind, Josh. If I got rid of those arcade machines, I'd have room for probably a couple more shelves. Not huge shelves, but more shelf space.
He wants to see this in the tote.
You want to see what's in the tote. I knew you all got to do that to me. All right, what's in the tote? I'll steal this from Robo. He just released a new Tales from the Tote today. Or Tales from the Tub is what he calls it. There's not much in here. I just started this. We got some Motu Mega Box figures. Forgot those were in here. Got a busted up Mego Superman. That is vintage. He's got a broken leg. But he's still pretty cool. Found that at a antique store. I retired the version 2 Scarlet now that I have the retro one. Got all the superpower stuff down there. And then some Justice League / Batman type stuff. Got some bases. There's Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. So then the superpowers is just the new superpower stuff. So nothing special. So not a whole lot in there. Just wanted to clear off some room on the shelves because they were getting very full. And I had new stuff that I wanted to put out. Let's take a look at the Black Series figures. Kind of go over these. The collection is rebuilding nicely from the Great Black Series sell-off. Got this neat little display stand off of Walmart, a little acrylic stand. Got all the major Mandos on it. Last weekend I dusted a lot of this. Hey, Michael. So yeah, the figures don't get too dusty themselves. The shelves you really got to keep an eye on. But also, if you kind of keep circulating stuff, then it does kind of take care of itself. But yeah, I did like all these wood shelves, cleaned everything off and dusted, except that shelf. There was just too much. But there's so much crammed on that shelf, there's not much room for dust. And I don't know if you can tell by looking at it, but this is kind of separated into categories. We got original trilogy, kind of Mando, Book of Boba Fett, kind of runs up the center there, through the back. Got some Disney Plus. Oh, don't get me started. But figures falling over. Of course, I always blame Kate whenever something falls over. She won't even be in the room. Something falls over. Kate, what did you do? She loves when I do that. White shelves are still bad. I don't have any white shelves.
But I do.
No, yeah. Kate has white shelves. Then we got these over here. Oh, that's actually a gift card from Galaxy's Edge. That's really cool. That's called a Spira. That is the coin of the realm in Batu. All right, what else do we want to see? Luckily, the air just kicked on. It was getting a little warm in here. I'm going to have to open up that door or turn off some lights. Yeah, we'll open the door. No peeking. Oh, you don't get to see what's out there. Haha. Well, how about we look at some Ninja Turtles over here? I'll tell you which ones of these are actually vintage and which ones... You know what, Josh? I don't have any new stuff. Or you mean the new stuff I just put on shelves? Because it just so happened anything that I've picked up the last couple of weeks were in my hunt videos. So I don't have anything new that you haven't already seen. So everything on the right over here, all those are actual vintage Ninja Turtles. So all the Turtles, Splinter, Bebop, Rocksteady, Foot Soldier, and Shredder are actual vintage. Of course, those four are just the comic book ones. And then these are the re-releases that they just came out with. Storage shells. There's April. I've only ever seen her once. And that's what I picked her up. I haven't seen that figure since. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, these are really cool. Do I not have a Casey Jones? That's right, they haven't released a Casey Jones vintage yet. Need to pick that up. Oh, we got Shredder hanging out back there. He's trying to fall over. This is Loyal Subjects. I'll just leave him back in the corner for right now. I'll fix him later. And these are some little LED strips that I have on the bookshelf over here, because this corner gets kind of dark. And there's all the cartoon turtles. I actually made this backdrop. There's a little sidewalk. And if you look closely, there's a little bit of dust. Here, I'll make y'all feel better. Well, maybe not. Okay, the bottom shelf definitely is dusty down there. Because I didn't get over here. There's some dust behind Casey. So, don't feel bad. My shelves are dusty too. But, it's kind of weird. Like, I like the Ninja Turtles, but like they're not my most hugest fandom, if you will. But they keep putting out so much good stuff that I keep getting it because a cool toy's a cool toy. Because I was in junior high and high school when Turtles were really peaking, so that wasn't totally my jam. I remember going to see the first movie and watch the cartoon for probably like the first season or so. But they keep making good figures. Like I said, a cool toy is a cool toy. Yeah, my little sign that I made. Need it now, Jack Otto. Do you get the joke? Yeah, I do have some mask. Look at the first letters of each word on the sign. Isn't that clever? Ninja. All right, I don't have a lot of mask. I just recently started reacquiring some of this stuff. So it lives on my desk over here. Makeup brush. That's what I use. It's great for dusting. So there's the Condor, there's T-Bob, the Thunderhawk, and part of the Piranha. And then that guy's name who I'm blanking on that drives the Hurricane. Yeah, Jason, I stole that from you. Probably that one's yours too, I'm not sure. Now this Condor isn't my childhood one. It's the long mask. The one I had was the short mask. But that was probably my first mask figure. This is the only 3D printing I've done. Greg is working on getting some files for me for my next project. So he mentioned that to me the other day. So hopefully I'll be making some blaster pistols here before too long. All right. Who wants to look at Joe's? Since I'm standing here. This is one of the reasons why I had to clear off some shelf space. I was running out of space for my Joes. Yeah, here's my makeup brush that I use to dust figures and statues and whatnot. Makes it a lot easier. It's very effective too. So I was running out of space for the Joes. I had all of them crammed onto this top one. So I separated them. I got Joe's on top. And I wasn't going to get into this line. I kept saying, no, not going to do it. Not getting into the Joes. I don't need another line to collect. And then I bought Duke, Snake Eyes, Destro's down here. There's Destro. And then the first Scarlet. Well, I actually held out on the Scarlet for a while. Got the version 2 Scarlet. And then I was hooked. They just kept putting out bangers. So I just kept buying more and more G.I. Joe figures. And they kept putting out figures. I'm like, oh, I remember that character. Oh, I had that one. Oh, here's some vintage Joes. These are everything except for that Quick Kick are mine and my brother's from when we were kids. I had Quick Kick, but he was lost to the yard sale gods many years ago. So I reacquired him a few years ago through eBay. And we got the Vamp back here, which I do have a bag over there full of some of our vintage vehicles and whatnot that I need to restore. Then we got the Cobra section down here. And I told you I did pick up the Techno Viper. That was in one of the videos that got deleted. Or the video. That was one of the figures that got deleted in the video. That's you. Like, I'm hearing clicking. What's clicking? Kate's playing with a 3D printer over there. Got a couple of bats there. That's the only figure I've army built so far. I have lots of Cobra Troopers, but every one of them is a different version, so that doesn't count. And the Trouble Bubble, which was always one of my favorite vehicles. And Serpentor, probably one of the best action figures ever. This thing is just incredible. I had the vintage one as a kid, so when they announced this one, this was a absolutely must buy, and I was not disappointed in the least. And got this Destro statue back there in the background. Got that at GameStop for like $5. And then we got Batman down here. These are 99% McFarlane, I'd say. That animated one, I think it's DC Direct, but I think McFarlane does DC Direct now. I'm not sure. Then we got the Phantom, and then Rorschach from the Watchmen movie. I love that movie. And some Batmobiles and Pops, Dorbs, and a fabrication even back there. Then down here we got NECA. Got all the Universal monsters. There's Elvira hiding in the back. Looks like she's leaning against the wall because she will not stand up. Then dinosaurs, Alf. Some old McFarlane Shrek figures. I've had those for a long time. I've also got the torture chamber. Lord Farquaad's torture chamber with the gingerbread man. Then my lone Dungeons and Dragons figure. Have no memory of that line. Never played the game. Never played with the figures. But I just thought that was a cool looking figure, so I wanted to pick it up. Then we got some Nightmare Before Christmas. SoCal Sal. Yes, I do have some Transformers. There's the vintage Black Lion from Voltron back there. There's Panthro. That's actually my brother's Panthro, but he was nice enough to give me that. He found a bunch of old toys in the attic. There's my Halo 3 collector's helmet. I used to be in a Halo clan known as Joker's Wild. It's a bunch of 30-somethings got together and played Halo on a regular basis. Had a lot of fun with those guys. And there's my portal gun. Kate gave me that for Christmas one year. I have a picture of me holding that up with a big goofy grin on my face. Speaking of Christmas, there's Santa. And RoboCop. Quite the pair. And the start of my Street Fighter collection. Still haven't found M. Bison or Dhalsim yet. So I'm keeping an eye out for them. Hopefully they'll pop up at Target eventually. Then got some Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. There's the Foosh skeleton. Some Indiana Jones. Another mini bust there. Oh, but you wanted to see Transformers. I don't have a lot.
And you can think of dust.
Oh yeah, this shelf's definitely dusty. See, watch this. There you go. Dust. I like the red line. I know Transformers purists aren't into those, but I thought they were really cool. And they're very good representations of the characters. No, he's not pointing the gun at Santa. He's defending Santa. This is the 20th anniversary Optimus Prime. And, you know, Transformers is celebrating 40 years, so I've had this figure for 20 years. This was actually Kate's wedding present to me when we got married. So this is very cool. It actually transforms. Very, very cool. Got a throne back there from the inauguration star screen, or whatever that is. We got a vintage, what is that? Mind Swipe. Then I got this very cool G1 cartoon statue that I actually won from Sideshow probably about 3-4 years ago now, when they were doing their Christmas giveaways. They had a live stream that you put some stuff on your wish list and send them an email saying you wanted something from Collector Claus. If you watched the live stream and they called your name, you had to say you were there, and then they told you what you won. And this is what I won. I love the cell shading on this. So pretty much whatever angle you look at it from, it looks like it's the cartoon. So that is my Transformers. Got a G1 Gears, which they just released the Studio Series Gears. I'm going to have to pick that up. This is a Bumblebee that they did a re-release of, I want to say about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. You can tell the head is not the actual vintage Bumblebee head. It's more like the cartoon Bumblebee head, which was cool. Fun little story. I actually used to have, this was my childhood Bumblebee. It was the Bumble Jumper, which was the yellow cliff jumper, the super rare one. And I hated that figure because it wasn't Bumblebee. It was the wrong kind of car. It was yellow, but the head was wrong, and it didn't turn into a Beetle. It turned into whatever cliff jumper is. I don't know, some sort of Ford something. And so I actually wound up selling that on eBay several years ago. Got a pretty nice penny for it too. And then these are just little figures that I got from Dollar Tree, but they were pretty cool. So there's my very, very sparse Transformers collection. I loved Transformers as a kid. And I mean, I had some really cool stuff when I was a kid. I had Optimus Prime. There's a G1 Wheeljack back there. It's missing a few pieces. That was mine from when I was a kid. Get this, I had Omega Supreme. My parents gave that to me for Christmas one year. That thing was awesome, but huge, took up a lot of space. And then, yeah, there's the box for the Vamp, some more empty boxes. There's the skeleton figure in the Cosmic Legions box. Some Lego sets I need to put together. Supplies for the 3D printer right there. So yeah, I missed that last thing.
They need to release a monkey wrench.
What's that?
They need to release a monkey wrench.
Hey, Monkey Wrench. Who's Monkey Wrench? I don't know who Monkey Wrench is. Is that a Transformers thing? You'll have to educate me. I don't know who Monkey Wrench is. Let's see. Well, we can look at the Legends over here. I don't do a lot of Legends, but what I do specialize in is Spider-Man. If I've seen anything so far that you forgot, I had. No, all that stuff's in the attic. The last time I went through all my attic stuff, Monkey Wrench is a Dreadnought. Oh, okay. Yeah, they haven't done him yet. I do have a Dreadnought on the way, and I can't remember who it is. But I got him at Walmart. So he's on pre-order. Supposed to be here pretty soon, actually. I can't remember who it is. So, hell, remind me, who's the Dreadnought that's on pre-order right now? So here's all my Spider-Mans. Of course, I have Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Naugahyde. Thank you, Derek. That's the one. So there's Iceman, Firestar, and classic Spider-Man. Yeah, there's the Dreadnoughts I have so far. Just picked up Prowler. That was a pre-order from Walmart that showed up suddenly. I wasn't expecting it to show up as fast as it did. They just revealed the Venom on the retro card. I hope I can get one of those. It's a Walmart exclusive as well. They have not said when that's coming out or when it's going to go up for pre-order, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye out. I definitely want a Venom because this shelf needs a Venom on it. I do have the little Marvel Legends 3 3/4 Venom, but that's not going to cut it. Then I got, oh, there's the Spider-Man His Amazing Friends 3 3/4 figures up there. And then all kinds of Spider-Man statues and busts. And this jumbo figure from the first Raimi Spider-Man. Not my gumdrop buttons. Well, yeah. Little Shrek reference there. And then I do have the No Way Home Spider-Man figures. Every single one of those was found at a different location. Walmart, Target, and GameStop. Then we got Iron Man. And the Cap Shield. I do have this Venom figure, which is more of a statue. And that thing's got a lot of dust on it, as you can see. Then a few more Spider-Man figures. There's that awesome Doc Ock figure from No Way Home. What other figs do I need to get? Whew, that is a very long question. I missed out on the Carnage pre-order from Target. So hopefully those show up in store or they get some more online because those went pretty quick. See, I've got Doc and Nagahide out on pre-order and Torch. So as far as Joes go, I think those are the only ones I'm aware of. There's probably some more. Yeah, I don't do the movie Venom or Carnage. Well, that is pretty cool, that Carnage. Isn't it translucent? I think they said it's 8.5 inches tall. We got the Rocketeer. This is actually a custom-made Rocketeer helmet. I did not make it. But found somebody online that makes them and ordered one from them. Loved the Rocketeer growing up. And of course, we're both big Disney fans. So there's Stitch and Wally. And then, of course, Jurassic Park, along with Zorro and Captain Jack. And then Popeye hangs out with his sailor buddy, Steamboat Willie. All right. Well, we're getting close to the end. Anything else y'all want to see before we wrap things up? If not, I'm going to sit on the couch here. There's all the helmets and some Lego. That orange Camaro, I used to drive an orange Camaro just like that. Then I have a mini lightsaber and some little Darth Vader Black Series. What was that, a Masterpiece collection? They called that. So anything else you want to see before we wrap things up? I'll flip the camera around so you can see my smiling face. There we go. Ooh, that light's terrible. Let me get to a spot with better light. Yeah, I should have shaved. All right. There's a view you're used to. So, anything else, guys? We all good? Well, that is it. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at the collection. Glad I finally got to do this. Thanks so much for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers finally. It's been a very, very long road to get here. I was super excited to finally hit it. I literally gasped when it finally happened. So again, super excited. Can't wait to see what the future holds for the channel now that I finally hit that milestone. Hopefully things continue to grow at an exponential rate because, you know, I got a lot of figures to buy. So thanks everyone for showing up. We will do this again eventually. Kate's got her own collection. You can see a little bit back there. Got some space Lego. There's some Minnie Mouse ears. So that's Kate's collection in that room over there. So maybe next time we'll include her collection in that live stream. But I appreciate all of you hanging out and checking out the collection. But that is all I have for today. I will see you guys next time around.